Hi, yeah, you okay? So today I've got the final video of the embroidery of the sweatshirt and the t-shirt with Fabulous on. I was going to do I'm Fabulous, it's ended up with Fabulous. I'm so tired as well. I just don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just not been able to think straight at all today, and I'm just glad I've got it done. I over oiled the machine and got oil drops on the t-shirt, so that's in the washing machine, but on the sweatshirt I put some wash away on the top, just a topper, and so that was absolutely fine, and it didn't actually drip, but it's a good emergency safety measure when I'm oiling, because I always usually go a little bit too much with the oiling. So hopefully you'll find it useful, so I'll catch you at the end of it.
So I'm thinking that one. That's not that one. It's not that one. So it's not that one. They're fractions off. So I'm actually thinking, do I go lighter? Let me stand away from it and see. Yeah, the lighter one. Don't really want to pull it. Just pulling it a bit. Right, let's tighten that up. Okay, so we've hooped it and just going to stick it on the machine. I think I'm going to go with this. I've moved it down slightly. I'm hoping it's going to be in the right position now, but we'll give it a go. Anything that I do test stitching, it's not quite right, I'll put on Vinted. So it will be just seconds, but it will be brand new. So you want to check out my Vinted account. Right. Oh, dropping oil everywhere. Right. I just put too much oil on it, and you see it's already done oil spots. Oh, wow, that is absolutely gorgeous. I really, really like that. I love the colour. I've got some oil. I knew I over-oiled it this morning. So what I'm going to do with the, I'm going to put this in the wash because I've got a wash to do, but with the sweatshirt, I'm going to put a topper on so that if it does drip oil, it's not going to actually mark the garment. So yeah, but that is absolutely... So if you actually tuned into my YouTube channel where we digitised, we broke the letters apart, we learned how to do that, we learned how to make sure they were stitching and the stop and start, the flow through the run was all set up properly, the stops and starts were removed, then if you're interested in letters, check that one out. And I'm also going to do one to show you how you can digitize letters from scratch. But watching this tutorial and the first one I've done, which is up, really shows you the construction of letters. I love it. That's a lovely blue. Some colours you just think, actually, they're really, really rich looking, really expensive looking. That is one of them. Okay, so let's take this out of here. I'm thinking now that that blue cap, I actually don't like that pink. I think it needs to match the pink of these, which needs to be like a pale pink. So I'm thinking, going back to my my usual kind of thread, which is that one, which I think is going to look better now I've seen this. So the only trouble with a big hoop is you do have to cut away a load of stabiliser, but then we reuse all our stabiliser. So I usually hang it like this. Oh, I've got the wrong glasses on. I do have to go to Specsavers and get my eyes tested again. I think I'm actually due next week, so I must follow that up and ring them. And right, so we keep this one. This one can be used on a small hoop, and then we do lots of sewing, and we use a stabiliser in that as well, so we don't have a lot of wastage. So that looks centred. I could have done down, but I think that's about right. Let's try again. Yeah, I think that's fine. And we're gonna start it. I just got to make sure that it stays there.
Hiya. So I managed to do the sweatshirt, I managed to do the hoodie. Sorry, my nails need doing, my hair needs doing. I can't, my shoulder's been absolute murder, so I haven't been able to do very much at all. And it feels like somebody's just grabbing it all the time and digging their fingers in everywhere, and it's burning in my shoulder, so it's like chaos. Anyway, so I haven't been able to even go to the hairdressers to have put my neck back to be able to have it done. So it can be quite demoralizing. So if you are working through the same things and trying to keep going as much as possible, and you've got a disability, then you are going to know all the struggles of not sleeping, tiredness and all that goes with it. But anyway, so to do these things is just something that keeps me going. Hopefully you get something from this that's really positive, because it's amazing what you can do, and you know, it really gives me a buzz to think I've achieved something. And I really love what I do, and I'm still doing this to help people, I suppose. Anyway, so yeah, if you feel that you've got something from it, please share, and there's lots coming up as well, so hopefully they'll all be of interest. I'm going to do a British and Pride one of showing you how I go about my DTF transfers from my embroidery designs, because I need to order some of those. And yeah, so that should be interesting. But take care everybody, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye.